from Dick's Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Toledo Rockets, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Rockets will kick it away to start. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense will get the football first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Rushes on him. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Let's talk for a second about Kent State. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
Looking for a physical attack with the gun. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Rockets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Let's talk for a second about Toledo. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman, that was a massive win for this head coach.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just
turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rockets are in the hurry-up.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Sends it back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Just a little off. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Simpkins. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Rockets will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Finds a spot in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Wants to throw. It's Tomlinson. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The golden flashes are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
The give on the option.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Got his man down the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the golden flashes with the 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The RPO fired complete to the left. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on first down. Fires left. Picked off to stop the threat. Got some room to run. The 40. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
Just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To throw, it's Tomlinson. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole and getting positive yards.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Plucks it out of the air. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. That's caught. It's Etheridge. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Golden Flashes will go for it on 4th down.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. Touchdown, Kent State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Rockets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. And the Rockets will hustle to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Holly. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Toledo. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Gives it on the option. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Tomlinson. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the 1st down marker. And the Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got his man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. He's looking downfield to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Find some fresh air. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Pulls it and fires to the left. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. The Rockets come to the line. This is... You might see a shot play. The play action fake. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. He'll go to the sneak.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Crosby. Breaks into the open. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Grove. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
To the ground. He's got it again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Here comes the heat. Gets it to him on the screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it tips. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Gets it out quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
And the Golden Flashes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Hicks. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The golden flashes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Just a short pass to the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Unloads it left. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Rockets. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Etheridge. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. He rifles one deep to the left. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good...
There he goes. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, golden flashes. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. This time, they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Grove. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rockets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Rockets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Crosby. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Shoots it to the left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to...
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Toledo. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk, but this has been a very close game. They're up by a field goal over Alabama.
Fires to the middle. He's got an open man.
Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there.
And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. It's on target and complete. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the golden flashes. Didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kent State.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Looking to throw on 1st down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Fires to the tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dick's Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with him.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's going to fire deep. Pulls it in down the middle. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. It's Grove. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. They'll give it to him again. Turning it on. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Rockets come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll set up to throw. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Here we go, here we go. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Rockets. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to pay.
I was just going to say.
Looking for a huge play. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Rockets line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Going right to work up top. Setting up the screen. Shows him the stiff arm. He steps out of bounds at the 16, but now they have some room to operate. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
That's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And the Golden Flashes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of... Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Bringing the heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception. Rides the back and leaves it. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. Grab from behind the line. It's Simpkins. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They kick it away on 4th down. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Oh, they're after him. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the 2nd half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front.
They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. 22, water. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Pocket breaking down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Rockets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking left. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Holly. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. The give to the back. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up of 1 to the 35. The Rockets headed quickly to the line.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Grabbed in the middle, it's Singleton. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. It's in the tight end in motion. Using his legs, it's Simpkins. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Up-tempo for the offense.
Well, no mystery on that play call, right? You've got the lead late in the game. You've gotten the ball back on the other side of the 50 on your opponent's side, and so you're just going to run it. And it's fine if they know that. You just want to stay on the field and bleed this clock, and you got to start thinking about where are your best run-it runs. Which side of this offensive line is the strongest? Which guys defensively do you want to attack?
Oh, he's got some space. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Touchdown, Toledo! And the beatdown has ensued. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the right. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been.
And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Gives it on the option. Nice move to pick up yardage.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. They go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here we go, set. Looking to fire. Lets it fly on the move. Hauls it in down the sideline. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Rockets are moving quickly down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Trying play action. Trying to barrel in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Rockets! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. From the gun, the ground game. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Golden Flashes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the 1st. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Golden Flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some...
Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And they'll take over 1st and 2nd.
Here we go. The give and tick, 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 tick. Makes it past the marker. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Made a defender miss. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game, being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. Can't get him to the ground. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That will